Hello, collective. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to our channel. So I've decided we're going to do a little bit of animal oracle. I got some Palo Santo going. We're going to do, cheers, got my tea. We're going to do some spirit song tarot, and then we're going to do the sacred forest oracle, and then the spirit of the animal oracle to wrap up your reading. We will I do have other decks here, so if we need to clarify, we can, but I think I'm going to stick with the same deck for the for the two spreads. Your first lay down, and then your clarification. So let's go ahead and get into it. This will be a collective reading for Earth, Air, Fire, and Water, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. So all is welcome. Welcome all. Oh, King of Acorns. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what the Divine has to say. I love the smell of Palo Santo. If you follow the channel, then you know that it smells like campfire, and I love a good campfire. I love camping. I got my camp shirt on. I'm just ready for the good weather to be here, for every day, all day, day, I'm just ready for it. I was just me and the dog. We always go out and really just enjoy ourselves, really just get dirty for a couple days and sleep under the stars. And really my favorite time of year is spring, summer, and fall. So I don't mind the winter. That's our chance to kind of recuperate and rest and hibernate. But hibernation's over, people. It's time to get out of the cave and explore. Maybe you're feeling drawn to kind of be out in nature more, and that's always good. It's always good to connect with nature and really kind of get back down to source, get back connecting more with Gaia, really feeling the energy that's around you, feeling, hearing the birds, listening to the wind, feeling the grass under your feet. Like, it really can, soothe your soul. So yeah, if you're feeling guided to do it, do it. Go sit outside and, sit in the backyard with no shoes on and just a lot of the time, I will just, get in that backyard and I will lay down on the porch, and I've got my bare feet up in the sand, and I just, I don't care. And I just lay there and sunbathe, and I love outside. I love connecting with where we truly come from, you know what I mean? So yeah, okay, so let's get into it. Let's shuffle it one more time for the people in the back. Oh, 7:17 on the clock. I have been seeing that a lot lately, and it's really a sign to remember what you're thinking. What you're thinking is what's going to manifest, and so happiness, joy, abundance, really enjoying the little things is what counts. It's what brings this life together, right? Okay. All right, Divine, what does our collective need to know? Oh, we're gonna do 369, one of the keys to the universe. And then we'll go ahead and clarify for ya. All right, ooh, 1, 2, and 3. All right, we've got our top row already. Okay. And we've got King of Acorns back out on the deck. I just saw that, pre-shuffle. We've got 10 of Feathers, which 10 of Acorns in this deck is fire energy. So we've got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We've got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and then we also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. 10 of Feathers and 5 of Crystals. So the energy is a little hard ground right now. Let's just see what else we get. What else do we need to know, collective? For our collective, what else do we need to know, Divine? For our collective. What else do we need to know for our collective? What does our collective need to know? collective need to know. All right, we've got 2 5s on the board. 5 of crystals and 5 of shells. Shells are water energy in this deck. Let's see what else. 1, 2, 3, which is our collective need to know. 3 more cards, divine. 3 more cards. 3 more cards. 3 more cards. 2 more cards. Excuse me. 2 more cards, collective. Oh, 3 more cards. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. Oh, I like this. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So far we have all elements on the board, which is fabulous. Like I said, welcome. Welcome everybody. Earth, air, fire, water, divine masculine, divine feminine. We have on this first row, King of Acorns. So again, fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, 10 of feathers, 5 of crystals, Knight of feathers. We've got 5 of shells. We've got 6 of acorns, 7 of shells, High Priestess, Page of feathers, and then we have awakening. And 3 of shells on the bottom of the deck. So again, shells are water, acorns are fire, feathers are air energy, swords, and then crystals are earth. So the first thing that I'm kind of getting right off the bat, of course, we're starting it off with King of Acorns. So again, you possibly could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or have that in your chart. But I feel like you're feeling very optimistic right now. You're needing to take action and move forward. I feel like possibly inventing something. You could be investing in something, but you're wanting to plant those seeds and really kind of move forward with that, right? The only thing that kind of concerns me is that it's followed by the 10 of feathers and 5 of crystals. So recovery, transformation, and then new possibilities. So I definitely feel like 5 of crystals is 5 of pentacles, so feeling like at a loss. And then 10 of feathers is 10 of swords, so really being, brought down to your knees. Possibly deceptive energy. You could have invested into something that you didn't get payback on. I'm kind of getting that you're having to recover possibly financially from an investment that didn't turn out the way you're hoping. Again, we've got all energies. I could be talking to anybody. I feel like you're definitely feeling focused after having this, feeling at a loss, because we've got 5 of shells. Again, I feel like you've lost a lot of money. You possibly could have put a lot of energy, effort, could be a love situation, but I'm getting more money. I'm getting more of a financial aspect. And I feel like you feel like at a loss, and instead of getting the victory that you were wanting, you feel like you were deceived. I feel like you were shamed. You were, bamboozled, I don't mean to laugh. I feel like it's something that you really, really were hoping was going to turn out, and it did not. So my first kind of, look on this would be, you didn't quite look at all of the aspects before you signed contracts. I feel like you might have went ahead and went kind of gung-ho into something, and again, the hoe gotcha. It could have been a woman that did this to you. I kind of feel like I'm talking to a divine masculine, but I do feel like you invested into something, whether it be a love aspect, but I am getting a little bit more financial. You invested into something that did not turn out at all. We've got 7 of shells. I feel like there was a lot of illusions and a lot of secrets. We've got High Priestess and the Page of Feathers. I feel like you discovered this. You discovered that it was a scam. I feel like you invested into something that, again, did not pay out like you were hoping it would. We've got 7 of shells. This is a card of really making the right choice. And I don't feel like in this particular aspect that, and this is current energy, possibly recent past. So you could have invested in something in the last 3 to 6 months that, again, did not pan out. It didn't pan out like you were hoping, but you became awakened to it. We have enlightenment and renewal. I feel like, again, High Priestess, you used your intuition and you found out secrets about, this choice that you made. I feel like a lot of people around you, it could have been a community thing, because we've got, of course, 3 of shells, which is 3 of cups, lots of people. Could have been a lot of drinking. I feel like maybe you were influenced by the wrong people to make the wrong choice. And again, it could have been an investment for money, but you could have been coerced into making a commitment to somebody that, again, the situation did not turn out. You thought that this was going to be a brand new beginning. You got 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, and then Shaman, divine wisdom and spiritual power. And then the Moon, 8 of crystals. Yeah, so you're gaining enlightenment. I feel like you're dedicated to come out of this, because you go into 10 of crystals as well. But this was something, again, that you were jumping into. It was an investment. It was a relationship that you thought was going to have potential. And it did not turn out the way you thought it was going to. You found out a lot, is what I'm getting. We have awakening and shaman, and then the moon, and that's all before the high priestess, 7 of shells. There was a lot of illusion in this situation, and I feel like you came to light. You realized that, again, you were bamboozled. You were thrown for a loop. I feel like you were offered something and you received something completely different. But you have dedication. You're wanting to celebrate, and I feel like you're going to be letting this go, truly. That you have options as a result of all of this illusion. I feel like you have options to be able to get out of it. I kind of feel like you are taking that leap of faith to find a way to recover. Again, we've got transformation, persistence, and new possibilities. You're very focused. You're focused on recovering from this financial loss, is what I'm getting. And again, you could have invested into somebody that had you spending your money, or you could have been. I kind of feel like you were in. You invested into a relationship that you thought was going to be prosperous. And while you were working your butt off, she was spending your money just as fast, if not faster, is kind of what I'm getting. There was a lot of partying. I feel like a lot of drinking. Again, a lot of illusions. There was a lot of stuff that was hidden underneath the moon. You became enlightened to a lot of secrets. High priestess, 7 shells. There was a lot that was hidden from you. A lot of illusion was made for you to believe, and you were deceived instead. So I feel like you're seeing 9 of feathers, perspective, self-empowerment. Yeah, you're finding a way to get out of this. You're finding a way to recover and be able to move forward with victory, right? Okay, let's get this 10 of feathers. What is our collective going to do about this recovery and transformation? What about this recovery and transformation? 10 of crystals. Yeah, see? Stability and attainment. You're going to recover. You went from 10 of feathers to 10 of crystals, which is 10 of pentacles, earth energy. You are going to regain your finances that you lost. You are going to be able to recover from this. So no worries, collective, no worries. It definitely could be a stressful situation. I'm getting, again, you feel like you were at a loss, but you're going to have victory. You're going to have victory over all of this illusion and all of these, false opportunities is kind of what I'm getting. What is this 5 of shells? Ooh. Oh yeah, see, 5 of shells. 5 of shells is feeling at a loss because there was a tower. There was a tower that came down. Whatever was built when it came to this investment, this relationship, it was built on faulty ground. It was built on false promises. Transformation. Wow. Now that's the death card in most decks, but it's transition, liberation. I feel like you're becoming, again, you were enlightened on a situation that brought you down to your knees because you made the wrong investment, possibly into somebody or something. And you're going to have to recover from this tower that, people were, trying to get you to invest in. I feel like a lot of people were telling you this was a good idea and you didn't follow your instinct. I feel like that's what put you in your head, because you knew that you should have thought about it twice, right? I feel like you signed contracts that you should have thought about. You made commitments. You could have possibly gotten engaged to somebody that was extremely deceptive and only cared about money. And so you feel drained. You feel like everything was taken from you. All right. What is this illusion, these choices that our collective has? What are the choices our collective has in the present moment and near future? What are the choices? Oop. Okay, so we have the World, and then we have the Hermit. So you're taking the time to contemplate. You're diving into your inner wisdom to make the right choice, so that you can have fulfillment and celebration. The World. I feel like you were at the bottom of the karmic wheel because you invested in the wrong people, the wrong person, or just the wrong, financial investment. It brought you down to your knees. So now the wheel is coming back around, and you're going to be able to again recover from this. This is going to be something that you will have victory in. You will have success after this transformation, because it's a brand new cycle. What is this illusion? What are the secrets? What are the secrets that our collective needs to know? What are the secrets our collective needs to know? 2 of crystals, 3 of feathers. Okay, so 3 of feathers is usually 3 of swords. That can be heartbreak. It can be, again, I feel like you were brought down to your knees. You possibly invested in the wrong person. You could have became engaged to somebody that you did not quite know who their true persona was. I feel like their true colors came out after, she moved in. It's kind of what I'm getting. Release and recovery. You need to release this heartbreak. You have to forgive yourself for making the wrong decision. Once you can release that and heal from the pain of this illusion, I feel like you were bamboozled. You were, offered something that was not what it was truly underneath the table. You need to bring balance, and I feel like you need to adapt to your new situation. I feel like you're finding a way to, again, recover and transform, and you have a higher perspective. You are able to kind of see the way out. I feel like you could have been swimming for a long time in the deep end, and finally you have found something to float on. You're going to be able to get back to shore, dry off, and start again, right? I feel like this situation definitely had you possibly in your emotions. This person could have been emotionally manipulative, but I definitely feel like the person that you were with was very money driven. I feel like they took a lot of money from you, is what I'm getting. I feel like as you were working, they were spending it, and vice versa. I could be talking to a divine feminine who had a divine masculine doing the same thing, but I kind of feel like I'm talking to a divine masculine. What is this page of feathers? What is the discovery? What is this discovery? Yeah, 9 of crystals. Yeah, you discovered that you were sleeping with a black widow. You discovered that you were sleeping with somebody who, black widows eat their significant other. You know, you were drained. I feel like you were coerced into a situation that you should have thought twice about. I feel like you went very fast, very passionate. You know, this person could have Leo in their chart, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but I feel like you took an opportunity that wasn't the best investment. Again, a person, financially, I feel like it was a little bit of both. I feel like it was a person who drained your finances. I feel like that's all she cared about, was her abundance, or the abundance that you were going to give her. What is this traveler? Potential. What is this potential? Ooh, temperance, yeah. Balance and harmony. You need to take the chance. You need to take the time to recover. I feel like you need to remove this person from your life. You definitely need to get them out, because the longer they're in your energy, the more they're going to siphon it from you. I feel like I feel like you were dealing with possibly an energy vampire, somebody who was just taking and taking and taking and taking from you. And every day you just felt more and more drained. You know, she possibly could have been using sexual advances over your head. And I feel like that was the only thing that was keeping this relationship together, was the sex. And, you know, she would get you off and then take out your money right out of your wallet right after you passed out. Balance and harmony. You need to bring balance back to your life. You need to realize what you're worth and that you are worth better than this. 7 of crystals. What is this? What are the results out of this deceptiveness? 7 of crystals. Clarify 7 of crystals. Ooh. Yeah, 10 of acorns. It's literally, you went through a battle. I feel like you possibly were fighting with this person all the time. I feel like you kind of got to the point where you didn't even want to go home. I mean, you got 3 10s on the board. 10 is the end of a cycle. You needed to end this out. This had to happen. I feel like this was divinely guided for you to go through so that you could learn your lesson. Hopefully you have. But I feel like you had to be brought down to your knees to understand what was going on. I feel like there was a lot of fighting, possibly about money. I feel like she was cheating on you while you were at work, possibly in your own bed. I mean, we have the Black Widow on top of discovery and exploration. This person that you were with had no good intentions whatsoever. They made you think that everything was going to be peachy keen, and there were no peaches. It was just rotten fruit. 8 of crystals. What is this progress? Oh, love, choice, and trust. Yeah, you trusted this person. You trusted this person, possibly with your finances while you were at work. I feel like maybe you started a business, possibly. She ran the books. He or she ran the books. I feel like this was, yeah, you were financially sucked dry. Possibly emotionally. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, I feel like if you don't know this, you're about to find all this out. But I definitely feel like what's about to come to light, if it hasn't already, is that you were being financially drained. And while you were at work, she had somebody else. I keep getting a she, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm talking to a divine masculine. I feel like the person you were with was cheating on you and taking your money at the same time. Possibly spending your money on this person. Six of Shells. Yeah. Somebody from your past. You could have possibly kept going back to somebody from your past. This could have been somebody that you've known for a long time. Justice, truth. That's the truth. It's clarity. You're becoming enlightened about this person that you thought you knew, and you did not know them at all. It wasn't until you guys moved in together and you made that commitment. I feel like you invested in, I feel like you had options. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you could be extremely sexy, you know, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could have been well off, and you made the wrong choice. I feel like you had options, possibly with multiple people, and you went with somebody who made you think that they were the best choice. And they were not. You're gonna get justice out of the situation. This could be a court battle that you're going through to get your money back. But I feel like you have become empowered again. Like you are protecting yourself. I mean, we have a porcupine, you know, you're protecting yourself in your own environment. I feel like you possibly, you know, maybe you are separated finally. Maybe you did kick this person out. But if you haven't, you need to. I don't think this was not a good situation at all. Again, I feel like you became enlightened about a lot of illusion, a lot of secrets, or you're about to. But you're definitely either were sleeping with or are sleeping with a Black Widow. A shapeshifter. Somebody who perceives to be something that they're actually not. I just feel like the person that you were with was all about money. And they, you know, they just did whatever you wanted when it came to the bedroom, and you thought that it was going to be, you know, again, peachy keen, and there were no peaches. It was just rotten fruit. That's all it was. It was a fake fruit basket is what you got served. What does our collective need to know? Overall, what is the overall outcome, Divine? What is the overall outcome? Oh. Aces of Acorns. So creative force and confidence. Yeah, I feel like you're taking action to change your situation. I feel like you are. Again, you're protecting yourself and you're taking action. Like you're in, again, this is fire energy. You know, you are, it's the Ace of Pentacles. You're gaining your confidence back to recuperate from this wrong decision, this wrong choice that you made, wrong investment into something or someone. But I feel like you found out, or you're about to find out, a lot of secrets, and that's what's going to bring, a lot of stuff's going to come to light. What does our collective need to know? What is the overall outcome for our collective? I thought I heard one flip over. Hang on, let's try it again. Take two. Okay. What is the overall outcome? What is the overall outcome? Yeah, the shadow. Self-empowerment and ambition. Again, you're taking back your power. I feel like you're regaining what you've lost. Again, you will recuperate. Like, you know, you're gonna rest and you're gonna find a way back. You're gonna go from 10 of feathers to 10 of pentacles. But this was something that you went through. It was a battle. 10 of acorns. You got 3 tens on the board. Again, I feel like this is somebody that you've known for a while, and you possibly are friends with benefits. And I feel like, again, you had choices, and you know, I feel like Black Widow, made you think that she was the right choice. And she definitely was not. This was something that had to come to an end, transformation, and a tower. You know, 5 of Pentacles. Again, she drained you for anything and everything that you had. again, I feel like you worked a lot. I feel like you worked a lot. I feel like you worked really hard for what you had, and she just took it right out of your pockets. Yeah. What does our collective need to know? What does our collective need to know? Just keep your power. Stand your ground. Don't fall back into this trap again. Do not fall back into the spider web. Let's see. Yeah, 5 of acorns. You were fighting a lot with this person. I feel like you found out a lot. You could have been fighting about money. You could have found out that she was cheating while you were at work. Again, possibly in your own home, in your own bed. But this was a challenge. This was a challenge that helped you grow so that you could gain your power back and realize who you truly were, so that you could protect yourself and take action to become, you know, again, back in your power, to become, you know, back on top. I feel like she brought you down. I mean, the karmic wheel, this was a karmic cycle for sure. This was something that you had to go through. If you didn't, it would have eventually happened, because you would have taken a chance on this person eventually at some point. So if it wasn't now, then it was going to be in the future. So better now than never. I mean, not the best advice, but truly, I mean, better now than never, right? Okay. What does our collective need to know? 3 more cards. What does our collective need to know? Ooh. Okay. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay. I like this. Okay, so the ending to all of this bullshit that you went through, collective. Again, this was a cycle that needed to come to an end. This was something that had to happen. This tower is kind of sticking out, and transformation. This tower had to happen. I feel like something was built on false, you know, promises, and that you cannot build a castle on a foundation that isn't stable. You know, you got to lay that cement down. You got to make sure everything is level. And there was no balance in this situation from the beginning, from the very beginning. So this had to come to an end. I feel like you gained your power back, and you have the strength, because what is coming is your wish fulfillment. I feel like you are making a wish. You possibly are moving towards somebody who's going to bring you peace and healing. I feel like you need to gain the courage and the discipline to accept the fact that you made the wrong choice. I feel like you need the courage, and you need to be able to take that confidence, take that action towards the person you were supposed to choose in the first place. If you're willing, or if you're wanting, I should say, to have a commitment. Because if you made the wrong commitment, you know, hopefully you've learned from this lesson, and you're going to move towards somebody that is, again, going to bring you peace and healing. Somebody that you were supposed to be with. And that's what's coming. That's the Chariot. That's what's on the way. Or you were on the way to this person. But I feel like you are gaining your strength and your courage and your confidence back to be able to confront this person that you did not choose. That's the truth. Yeah, I feel like you got a brand new perception. I think you have a brand new perspective, and I feel like you see the person that you were with in a totally different light. They deceived you. Yeah, Ace of Cups, happiness and abundance. You're going to be moving towards your wish fulfillment. You're going to be moving towards a divine, I feel like God was trying to give you something that you were supposed to have, and you made the wrong choice. I feel like somebody put illusions in front of your face. I feel like possibly, you know, friends, community, tried to convince you otherwise. You know, I feel like possibly the person that you didn't choose was going through hard times, so they didn't look like they were going to be enough, and roles reversed. I feel like the person that you chose took you for everything you've got because they were deceptive in the first place. I'm kind of getting a dark-haired woman. I don't know. I've just got this picture. I can't see her face, but I just can see dark hair. I feel like this is somebody, again, it was somebody from your past. It was somebody that you did not realize who they truly were. They put on a fake persona. I feel like they were socially driven. I feel like they posted a lot of pictures. They liked to spend your money, the money that you worked really hard for, and they enjoyed it, and they don't have any remorse, is what I'm getting. I mean, a black widow does not care after she eats her prey. She doesn't care. She gets fed, and I feel like that's the situation you were in. But you're going to recover. You're going to get your happiness and your abundance. Yeah, and again, we have Aries energy again, and that's the Ace of Feathers. That's the truth, because you're manifesting and you're determined to have a better outcome. You're determined. I mean, everybody deserves happiness. And that's why you go through situations and people like this. This is why you experience karmic cycles, so that you can learn your lesson and heal and move on to what you truly deserve, what you were meant to have in the first place. So, oh wow, okay. That's a hot mess right there. I'm like, you know, the floor is lava. It's kind of the energy I'm getting, like, you know, like you're on the couch, you're defending yourself, you're trying to find a safe space. I kind of feel like this person smothers you. They're very clingy and very codependent. I feel like they depend on other people to take care of them because they don't want to do it themselves. They don't work. They want you to work and give them money. Yeah. Okay, let's get some oracle to wrap it up. Let's get some oracle. Whew, this is heavy energy. Yeah, like I said, it was hard ground to start with. It wasn't stable, but it was hard ground. I feel like you fell flat on your face when it came to the situation because you chose the wrong person. You chose somebody who, again, you knew, or you thought you knew. Somebody you had kind of known for a while, but you didn't know who their true colors were or what their true colors were. And I feel like what their true colors were dark. They were a very dark energy. They were driven by ego and greed and, you know, status. Okay, what does our collective need to know? What does our collective need to know? Oh, wow. Okay, what does our collective need to know? Oof, that's a lot. We're going to take them though. Okay, enlightenment, healing, chaos, growth, happiness, energy, and new beginnings. Exactly what just came out in the tarot. You had to grow and heal and become enlightened after all this chaos, all of this bullshit storm that you went through, so that you could find the strength and the energy to be able to know what you truly deserve, you know, what you're truly worth, which is happiness, pure bliss. You know, you deserve to be happy. I feel like, again, you became enlightened to a lot of things that were hidden in the dark, a lot of secrets, a lot of deceptive actions. And now you're ready to move on to new beginnings, especially after healing. This winter, I feel like, again, we're coming out of hibernation. It's springtime, and that's exactly what we're going into. You know, I feel like that's what it is. You know, daffodils are one of the first flowers that bloom for the springtime. You have brand new beginnings. I feel like you're about to have brand new beginnings with somebody that is going to make you truly happy. You know, I feel like you're going to be able to, you know, grow old with this person, the person that you're thinking about, not this chaotic person that you had to heal from. I feel like you had to really recover from this situation, emotionally, financially, mentally. I feel like this person mentally messed with you, emotionally messed with you, and financially messed with you. I feel like, you know, even your health could have depleted because of this person. Wow. But I feel like you're gaining, again, you're gaining the strength to recover, and you will. You will have that again, you know. Okay. For a spirit animal oracle, let's wrap it up with the spirit animal oracle. What does our collective need to know? Divine, what does our collective need to know? Let's split the deck. Oh, magic, owl. So owls are very, the first thing that I'm getting when I get with an owl is, you know, education, enlightenment, wisdom, knowledge. You know, you went inside to find out what truly was going on. I feel like you had to kind of take a step back from the situation to become aware of the clouded BS that you were surrounded, you know, in, that you were literally sitting in. I feel like you got to the point where you didn't even want to go home because this person made you so angry because of the things that they were doing and did. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Oh my goodness. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. See? Literally. Boom. Card drop. You know, you had to go through this. This was a karmic cycle. Again, I feel like this is possibly somebody you could have kept going back to, somebody that you've known for a while, but it wasn't the true person that you thought they were. I feel like you took a chance to go into a new adventure, but I feel like you fell right off the cliff. I feel like you fell right into a trap, right into the spider's web, and she sucked you dry for everything that you had, and you're having to recover. But what's coming is knowing that you have the strength to overcome this situation. You're extremely, yeah, I'm definitely feeling, I feel like I'm talking to a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Yeah, there was a lot of fire energy, but you, again, you become enlightened. You had to grow through this situation. You know, you really had to become aware of what was actually going on around you, and I feel like you did. You know, again, you found out secrets. You realized what was truly going on and who this person truly was, and you know, she, he, you know, depending on who I'm talking to, they were extremely fake. They were very fake. So, but you're a very strong individual soul, and I feel like that's what helped you become aware. Again, become aware. You know, I feel like this person brought a lot of deceit to your life, a lot of deceptive, you know, energy and actions. And again, I feel like they just drained you for everything that you had when you weren't looking. But you became very, you know, aware of it. You dove into your intuition. You started to see signs. You started to see things weren't adding up. Again, I feel like you're extremely smart. You have an intelligence that is profound, right? And I feel like you were able to pick out and see the different, you know, the different aspects of everything that was crumbling before it happened. You possibly got out just in time. If you have removed this person from your life already, bravo to you, because one, it needed to be done, and two, if it didn't, the tower would have just kept coming down. It would have just burned to the ground and you would have been in it, you know. I feel like you opened your eyes and you saw the truth. You saw the truth about this person. You saw through their wicked ways, you know. But you have happiness and the new beginnings coming. That's what you have in store. So you will recover, collective. You have that strength to recuperate after something that was so traumatizing. This was a traumatic situation. Again, I feel like you need to, the main thing that I'm getting is you need to forgive yourself for the guilt of making the wrong choice. I feel like that's the first step so that you can have this new beginning and move on with your life with happiness. If you truly want to be happy with somebody else, you need to gain that courage and the confidence to confront them. Let them know. You have to tell the truth, though. I kind of feel like the person you're thinking about already knows. Or maybe has an idea. But again, I feel like you saw through the deception, and you were able to either remove this person from your life, or you're removing yourself from the situation, which is definitely a good thing. Definitely a good thing, collective. So, all right. Thank you so much for joining me. If this was your vibe, hit the like and subscribe. And until the next episode, I will see you later. Bye.